personality video journal too. So I'm reminded about something that a dear mentor, another mentor of mine, Sister Vicky, wrote me just last night. So yeah, clearly I'm in that zone where this is one of those where I'm just sharing, right? Just sharing. She reminded me, our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, fabulous? Actually, who are you not? You are a child of God. Your playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. We are all meant to shine, as children do. We were born to make manifest the glory of God that is within us. It's not just in some of us, it's in everyone. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. That was a beautiful reminder. She was responding to something that I said, or it might have been my first journal. And so I think it's important that I come back and share my greatness. And I hope that you do the same, whether it's in a writing, whether it's to a friend. Never be afraid to stand up and share your brilliance. Don't shy away from that. And so some of my greatness. I am an awesome speaker, which was a skill that I developed at Chevron, actually, and as the president of a past president of the local graduate chapter of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. And so I was able to hone that aspect of myself, a great presenter, a great businesswoman, an awesome marketer. I've always had, in the past, had this thing where I'm surrounded by a ton of like creative people who are making stuff, who are, who just have a multitude of talents. And in my own insecurity, I always looked at that in a way that was like, oh my God, they're so creative, they're so this, and I don't do any of that. And once again, focusing on the wrong thing. Instead of recognizing my creativity comes in a different way. And so I am very creative. I'm creative in my thoughts. When I talk about my purpose and my passion, I realize that one of my passions is the development and bringing to fruition ideas. It sounds very abstract, I know, but again, a sister friend reminded me yesterday or the day before when we spoke. She doesn't live here. I went to college with her, and she said, Rhonda, one of the things that I know about you is that when you decide or make up your mind that, I don't know, there's going to be cream in the sky, it's like there's cream in the sky. There's no question about it. You just make it manifest. And that is so very true. When I make up my mind that there is a particular thing that I want to do, a particular thing that I want to develop, a particular thing that I want to create or bring to life, to birth, that's done. I don't question or think that, oh, I'm not going to be able to do it, it's not going to happen. It's done. And I do love that about myself, and I'm creative in that way. I have a lot of things that come to my mind, and why is that so beautiful? It's beautiful because there are a lot of ideas that are just that, ideas. Never come to fruition. They're never, realized, and that doesn't serve anybody. Doesn't serve anybody, and so I love that about myself, and I realize that that's a huge compliment to and for a lot of people, because there are a lot of people out there who have great ideas, who are very talented, super talented with their hands. They make stuff, they do stuff, but don't really know how to take it to the world. They don't know how to share it. They don't know how to just put it out there. And that's one of those gifts that I have, and so I am very thankful and very grateful for that. I'm a very good friend. I'm a very loyal friend. I'm a great listener, I think. Even though sometimes I don't listen, but I think probably all of us can say that at some point. I'm a true friend, though. I'm very sincere. I'm very sincere. I'm very direct. I'm very honest. That's a part of me that some people find hard to take because I'm pretty direct. I don't kind of cushion very well, and so I kind of just say what it is that I want to say, in a way that doesn't always come across as warm, but it's all right. It's all good. It's all love. So those are just some of my giftedness. Some of my strengths. I'd love to hear about yours actually. But even if I never do, know that whomever you are, I'm sending the energy out there so that you know and have the comfort level in your greatness. You are able to shine in your beauty and know that the divinity, the divine being that you are, is there. It's just a matter of it to come forth. And don't be afraid. Don't be shy. Don't let anybody put you down. I remember a sister told me a long time ago when I made the comment, again, when I was going through my, whole feeling the need to fit in and do this and that with regards to the sisters. And I said, sometimes when I say things or I bring things to the fore, nobody's interested, but when someone else does it, they jump on board. And her comment was, well, maybe it's just not meant for you to do. That thought has never left me. And I realized, though, that sometimes people are just not ready for what you want to bring. Sometimes people aren't ready for what you want to bring. The vision may not be as clear for them. The tenacity may not be as strong for them. And it's not a matter of ability. I love the fact of recognizing and acknowledging and knowing that in the wisdom of the ancestors, the Most High Divine Creator, that we complete each other. We complete each other. You have strengths in certain areas. I have strengths in certain areas. And it is when we come together and connect, and as a community, we work together to complement our strengths, then we're on the right track. So let's focus on that. I'm focusing on that today. And I am sending out beautiful, pure, awesome energy in the spirit. And I am also going to do it, in some other ways to those who may have distanced themselves. And I recognize and acknowledge and accept that not everybody is supposed to stay in your life. Some relationships, are meant to move on, but you give thanks, and I'm giving thanks for every single person who has come into my life who I may not be communicating with on a regular basis or at all. That's okay. There was a purpose, there was a reason, there were lessons that only you would have been able to teach me, and I am thankful. And I appreciate you, and I appreciate me. Peace and blessings. Until next time.